Yo, Nish, we are live, son of bitches. I'll do that and I will minimize the shot. ना माँ पानी देना थोड़ा low high, it has to check it by the know. So going up. Still I'm waiting for that 5 minute, IBG to the upside. I mean, there is a gap, there is a possible gap scenario. Ma!
Akan dormi tu orang kapur pis.
पानी देना
Paling garam di kan. Kamu garam tu dia.
ठंडा देना नाटक नहीं करना चलो ना 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 Git rahat edeceğiz. Git rahat edeceğiz.
Cakap dia semua ni dia. Cakap dia semua ni. Selalu cerita. Kalau dia saya. Aisman bawa, Iman bawa, SSC bawa.
ठीक है
Kung nagdat mo bawa mo yan, Iman. Mahal kung nagdat mo Iman.
cuma
Kucing aku semuanya. Bukan saja ini. Kalau kita sana aja, kalau kita अंजीर से बदलने लगे अरे वो इतने सुंदर लगे जिंदगी में पहले बाल फल के लिए अनुमान पसार बेटी नहीं रहा तो हम नहीं जीवो हम नहीं
कौन सा
जी बढ़िया ना फूल दूटा देने रहे एगो खा ले एगो छोड़ दे फिर तो तेज निकला के फिर वो
हाँ नहीं दे जैसा कच्चा में जैसा ऐसे अच्छा लगता है उसे ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है भिगा के एक क्या लगता है भिगा के फूल जाता है
वो ना हमरे ना
कितना
वो
कितना मोटा वो इतना इतना
काट लिए ना तो और में बिया है
नहीं कितना इससे कितना फूल जाता है
डबल
पहले कमेंट लिख दीजिए ऐसा भी दिया नहीं चाहिए हम आलू नहीं लगा सामने तो नहीं बस नहीं बस
देसी नहीं खाई
एना के चीज़ ना चिपक नहीं गली
देसी क्या ना खाई
ठीक है जो आप बताइए
देसी
तो जो
आप वो रोटी फल
अनार ले लेंगे हम सेब ले लेंगे सेब
सब बेच
अनार ले लेंगे
अनार चलो बस क्या रुपए दे पर
100 रुपए 50 रुपए का आएगा
कितने अंदर दुगुना
आधा किलो
एक किलो अंदर तो चार किलो 100 रुपए
200 रुपए किलो 50 रुपए का एक होता Really?
आधा किलो
हाँ 100 रुपए का
आधा किलो में दूगो चावल
हाँ मैं दोबारा पूछी थी अब तो इतने तो मैं अब एक वो लगेगा
बाप रे बाप
एक वो लगेगा
ना
लगेगा जय जय अब उनके कुछ से डाल देने
फल
ना आदमी तब निकले ना कहना
मने
काट फाड़े हैं आप रंजीर वाली है धोया हुआ है ना हमको धोया हुआ अच्छा लगता है
चम्मच में
धोया हुआ अब खाए तो ये इतना बचा गरीब लोग का चम्मच वो मोटा बना के दे रहा होगा कोई पेपर ज्यादा लग जाता ना
अनार से आगे अंजीरा वो आएंगी सबको आएंगी 50 रुपये में वो दै छौ ना 50 नहीं देते ये अपन महल रंग लली
बहुत अजीब लगता है
ला कुत्ता
अरे वाह अरे वाह आराम से अरे किसी को बाहर में फिट कीजिए ना गैस वाला आएगा तो बोल देगा आप इसको बोल के रखिए ना ससनाम में है उखराम में है घनश्याम कर ली जो मारे मटकी फोरे, मटकी फोरे रो मारे मटकी फोरे। वो देख रहा था मटकी फोरे रो मारे मटकी फोरे। घनश्याम कर ली जो मारे मटकी फोरे, घनश्याम। Oh, a little busy. मतलब यहाँ से नीचे है, so better go bullish. यहाँ पे लग रहा है फॉर्म होगा। This inversion, I am going to go long. पहला, दूसरा, मैंने like let's just say this inversion. Take clear यहाँ पे wait there. On the first one I'll go long. हम चाहेगा कि एक ही बार में इन्वर्स करें यहाँ तक, वो शायद होना मुश्किल है। और एडी कैड में क्या था, 15 मिनट में था अभी यार, वी वर इनसाइड, ओए फक मैन, नहीं थे क्या एडी कैड में था, बट इसमें था वी वर इनसाइड दिस गैप, ठीक है 2 बजे इनसाइड दिस गैप, 1 मिनट का कैंडल, तो यहाँ पे लो हाई का था, तो यहाँ पे अपना स्टॉप लगा के छोड़ दिया था। बट अभी देखे ना तो यू नो ये जो लो हाई है ना, वो जो पूरा सेटअप ही है ना, लो हाई आ रहा है, ये पूरा सेटअप ही मतलब दो बजे के बाद बनना है, समझेगा। तो यहाँ पे ये 2 बजे से पहले था, आई मीन कर सकते हैं, बट वाई टू टेक रिस्क, ठीक है। उसके बाद यहाँ पे कुछ ऐसा मोमेंटम मिला नहीं कि यहाँ पे लॉन्ग जाए, जब ये स्टॉप ले लेता और लिमिटर हटा दिया, तो मेरा इसमें प्रॉफिट लॉस कुछ नहीं था, इसमें भी इनसाइडर्स
से चली नहीं पड़ा, नहीं पड़ा, घर से हम रहे बाहर,
ये चला दीजिए पूरा अच्छे से।
और इधर टाइम छो खा लेने से
घनश्याम कर ली जो मारे मटकी फोरे, ओ मटकी फोरे रो मारे मटकी फोरे। Okay, so we did tap inside this gap. Let's just say यहाँ पे गैप है, जो कि ट्रू है, बाद में कलर चेंज कर देंगे अपन। लो हाई राय, एंट्री नहीं था, एंट्रीच नहीं था, guys came quite close, but अच्छा एक और हम वो एनालाइज किया था कि यहाँ एक सेकेंड ना, देखो जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना कि 15 मिनट का एसएमटी पे भी अपन वो ट्रेड ले सकते हैं आफ्टर यू नो कैंडल उस डायरेक्शन में मूव करता है। तो यहाँ पे ये लो एसएमटी है, यहाँ पे ये लो है, ये लो इस लो को टिक कर दिया है। तो दिस एसएमटी हो गया, ठीक है। SMT 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 यहाँ पे है, तो ये लो लिया। तो नाउ आई वेट फॉर लाइक 15 मिनट का कैंडल, जो एक बड़ा कैंडल हो, ठीक है, जो भी मतलब उसके अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में 15 मिनट का कैंडल। तो ये था इसका स्टॉप अपन रखेंगे इसके नीचे 5 हैंडल का, एंड देन आवर टारगेट 1:2 1:3। यहाँ तक तो टारगेट कर ही सकते हैं, पर ये आ चुका है तुम्हारा ऑलमोस्ट 6 पिप्स दे चुका है। तो या दिस इज इट, ये हम सोचा। बट फिर हम लाइक ओके, आई मीन 2 बजे से पहले था तो मेरे को पता नहीं करना चाहिए था कि नहीं करना चाहिए था, बट nevertheless it was good, it was good, कर सकते थे। ओए उसमें देख क्या आ रहा ना आ रहा। ओए we did, oh my god, we inversed this, we inversed the fucking gap, boy। ओए भाई ओए भाई ओए भाई ओए भाई ओए भाई ओए भाई, inverse the gap on Nasu। Nasu भाई, Nasu मिल क्यों नहीं रहा। Come on Nasu, come on। We inverse the gap on Nasu, so we'll go with 10 contracts, 10 buy। एक ही कैंडल किया तो उसके नीचे अपन लगा सकते हैं, बट टीपी चलो चलो 15 चलो यहाँ पे है टीपी मॉडिफाई। जब वी इनसाइड दिस ट्रेड, नेसू में अपन यहाँ पे हैं, बिकॉज एक ही कैंडल ना ये गैप को भी इस गैप को भी गया। सो आई प्लीज स्टॉप्स, ये मेरे को एकदम मस्त ट्रेड लगा, आइडियल है ये। प्लीज स्टॉप्स अब target is somewhere around here। Yep, of the way it is coming down is shitting me। I mean यहाँ पे एक ऑर्डर ब्लॉक भी है, ये कैंडल ऑर्डर ब्लॉक प्रेस करो, उसके बाद काफी अच्छा मूव आया है यहाँ से देखने को मिला अपने को। So there is this order block, इसमें help price to higher, or what we can say, we can't do anything now, we just let it run, or what, have fun, we just let it run, have some fun, do some noise, put the boys down twice, hit him up with a stick, with a shot me one, and ooh la la de, ooh la la de, ooh la la de, ooh la la de। अगर हम इसको यहाँ कर देगा, लाइफ की नाती कहानी, ये हलकत जवानी, ये हलकत जवानी, मिठाई नमकीन पानी, मिठाई नमकीन पानी, ये हलकत जवानी, ये हलकत जवानी। ओए 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 करते यार, तो हम DJI में भी जाएंगे, भी ड्रॉप कर। तो ये हो रहा, हम बाई कर रहा। 7 5 4 3 2 1 बाय। ये नमकीन पानी, ये हल्का जवानी, ये हल्का जवानी। हम रखा है तुम्हारा स्टॉप इसके नीचे, इस लोगों के नीचे, जिसमें रखा है यहाँ पे। ओके, लेट्स सी क्या होता है आज। फॉरेक्स में भी कुछ ना कुछ मिल सकता है। फॉरेक्स में कल अपन उतना ध्यान दिए नहीं, वैसे कल मेरा ध्यान मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली उसमें था ज़्यादातर। कल स्ट्रेट में था एंड इट वाज अ रनर, ये ट्रेड था। काफ़ी अच्छा दे दिया था पॉजिटिव, कोई दिक्कत नहीं था, इसको हटा, ऐसा कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। ओए सॉरी, आई मीन लाइक डेली में ये प्राइस ऊपर नीचे खेल रहा है ऐसे। कल अगेन मिल नहीं पाया ना, वरना यहाँ से ज़्यादा था, यहाँ से ये जो गैप है 5-15 मिनट का गैप था। ये गैप कौन सा गैप था? क्या? ओए ये तो गैप पीछे नहीं है भाई। आई मीन 5 मिनट का भी गैप अगर है तो अपन कर सकते हैं इसमें। 5 मिनट का भी गैप है, जो कि था 5 मिनट का गैप, तो वहीं से शायद मेरे को यहाँ पे, हाँ वहीं से शायद यहाँ पे वो जनरल भी नहीं किया हम। मैं छोड़ अपना काम छोड़ के ना, ठीक है। लो स्पीड क्यों है इधर, लो हाई हाई, और इसका हम बोलेगा यहाँ पे, ठीक है। यहाँ पे हो चुका स्टॉप, लो परफेक्ट, 8 इजीली मिल जाएगा। क्योंकि हमको लगता है थोड़ा इसमें ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट हो सकता था, मेरे को लगा इसमें। ओ यार, पर देखो परफेक्ट है, ये सिनेरियो परफेक्ट लगता है, बिकॉज ये जो ब्रेकर बन रहा है वो हाई के थोड़ा नीचे है, सो दैट्स व्हाई। आज तो पता नहीं 5 मिनट का कोई गैप अपडेट हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ है। हुआ है, हुईस तो है रे। अब मेरे को लगता है 15 मिनट का वो फॉलो कर रहा है वो। यस, 1:5 ले लो ना, 1:2 भी तो दे दिया ना। 5 हैंडल का ये है, 10 हैंडल का आपका ये है, लो 1:2 ले लो, आप ले लो। अच्छा, देखने वालों ने क्या क्या नहीं देखा होगा, सोचने वालों ने क्या क्या नहीं सोचा होगा। Antipathy metaphor is very तो हम इसमें शायद 15 मिनट का वो ट्रेड कर सकते हैं। आई मीन लाइक एक बार थोड़ा सा एनालाइज, क्योंकि और कुछ करने को है नहीं। स्टोर में ट्रेड तो ले ही लिया आपने, चाहिए वाला। टेन एकदम इजीली 10 है, इजीली 10 है। थोड़ा और ले लो, कर लो और लो। SMK अब मेरे को ढूंढना पड़ेगा इन सब चीजों में, मेरे को समझ में आ गया ये भी एक बहुत अच्छा मॉडल है, हो सकता है। पर लेकिन कोई भी सेशन से पहले ही अगर एंटर हो जाए तो बेटर है भाईजान। अच्छा यार ये दोनों एक जैसे यहाँ पे देखो, ये लो, ये तो यहाँ से अपने को लॉन्ग जाना था इस कैनल क्लोजर पे, बट नहीं हो पाता। अगर लॉन्ग जाते भी तो 1:1 दे देता, उसके बाद आके मेरा स्टॉप्स ले लेता। जब तक वो 1:1 डिलीवर ना करे तब तक हम अपना स्टॉप्स को डिलीवर नहीं करेगा। यहाँ पे 1:1 डिलीवर हुआ था, यहाँ पे कहीं पे उसके उससे पहले आ गया था। तो अब ये जैसे यहाँ पे देखो, ऐसे अपन अगर ये ट्रेड कहाँ पे लेना बनता था, ये ट्रेड इसमें लेना होता था। ओहो, यहाँ पे भी 1:1 डिलीवर नहीं हुआ। शिवाय शिव सहाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय, शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय, हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय। आई मीन सेशन के एंड में अपन ट्रेड नहीं लेंगे, स्टार्टिंग में सेशन के उससे थोड़ा पहले यहीं से ले सकते हैं, ठीक है। और तो कुछ है ही नहीं, बिल्लो बिल्लो बग्गे बिल्लियां दा की करेगी ओ मेरे यार दा उसन शमदा ओ भैया देखो ओ वादे ही साल दे good बीसन करी, दूर दूर जावे मेरे काले रंग तू, काले से ही वास देख कीन में करी, दूर दूर जावे मेरे काले रंग तो, काले जेली बास देख कीन में करी, दूर दूर जावे मेरे काले रंग तू, काले जेली बास देख कीन में करी, काले जेली बास देख कीन में करी, दूर दूर जावे मेरे काले रंग तो, काले जेली बास देख हाय 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 हाय। यहाँ पे इसका ये तो रिजेक्शन ब्लॉक से लिया। काले जेली बास देख कीन में करी, दूर दूर जावे मेरे काले रंग तो, काले जेली बास देख कीन में करी, दूर दूर जावे मेरे काले रंग तो, काले जेली बास देख कीन में करी। अफसाना मेरा दिल था, अफसाना मेरा दिल था, अफसाना मेरा दिल था, आय हाय बोला वाला सिंपल था, आय हाय तुझसे मैं टकराया, आय हाय मिला और हो गया के मुसीबत, आखिरी तू चाहिए जाने जाने तो जाने तुझसे मैं टकराया, तुझको मैं बरसाया, और दिल मिला फिर हो गया बन के मुसीबत। That's me when I sing the shit. When I sing the shit sometime. When I sing the shit sometime. यहाँ पे भी फॉलो हुआ था मेरी जान, मेरी जान, मेरी जान, Oi, carro रे बाबू carro इसको काहे सरल बारू रे राजा ए हो ऊपर तो जा रहा है लेकिन किस 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 और किस से तू भागेगी हो बच्ची बच्ची के रब ने हुसन दिता रची रच के ओ काली तेरी छुट्टी पर वंद तेरा लाल मन चले सोने ओ सज धज के नन्ना ने नन्ना ने 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 नन्ना ने नींद आओ हलग रे बबो चावल ज्यादा खा ली सर हमनी के चावल ज्यादा खा ली रे अरे बाबू अरे बाबू नींद ज्यादा आ जाए चावल ज्यादा खा ली रे बाबू अरे राजा किस 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 और किससे तू भागी हो बच्ची बच्ची के हो तेन हुए बने हुसैन देता अच्छे अच्छे के खाया करे ऊपर से खाना खा लो कमजोर हो गया है तुम अनार अनार खा लिए हो गया The straight is going smooth. The straight is going smooth. Smooth, 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 smooth. I'll be back. I will be back. I'll be making it out. Fusela, 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 Fula, alla Fuse. प्रॉफिट में तो यहाँ पर दोनों ट्रेड मिला के हम बस $23 का प्रॉफिट में उसमें क्या लेना है बट इससे अच्छा तो ये तो स्टॉप लॉस है तो ठीक है इससे 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 कम में हम बात नहीं करेगा
I don't know much about 3D printing, but these seem like pretty solid quality to me. I also appreciate the seller label them because I'm dumb and I probably fix these up. Now we just gotta peel off this tape, which I absolutely hate doing. This is how it looks installed when you're close up, but if you take a few steps back, you can definitely feel that it's there. Maybe this side as well. Now I have no idea if these work because I haven't seen the car yet, but let's insert the future where I'm driving the car. We're gonna test if the wind noise is gone. Ready? I'm assuming it did its job, so I'm gonna say double. This guy had a genius idea. He built a miniature city of New York exactly like the real one, but then he realized the city didn't feel alive enough, so he decided to paint it with phosphorescent paint that glows in the dark. He took the paint and carefully started painting the streets and buildings. After it dried, he took an ultraviolet light and started shining it over the city when the lights were turned off. This is what it looked like. This guy had a genius idea. He built a miniature city of New York exactly like the real one, but then he realized the city didn't feel alive enough, so he decided to paint it with phosphorescent paint that glows in the dark. He took the paint and carefully started painting the streets and buildings. After it dried, he took an ultraviolet light and started shining it over the city when the lights were turned off. This is what it looked like.
That is sweet. He's called an ass. Lots of girls have.
I meant to fight.
Trust me, he really did.
हमें मिलाने खाना जाना वाली का ऑर्डर और इसे बनाने के लिए हमने दिया 28 केजी आटा 28 केजी आटे की बोरी तोड़ दे और मिलाई कर दे
Hydraulic press versus BMW satisfying crush in slow motion. From luxury to scrap,
दीजिए, मारिए ना पैसा, अभी जाएंगे। कि छोड़ दे पापा, छोड़ दीजिए। हाँ हाँ हाँ
अंतिम टाइम में हो गया, एक्शन लेना है तो गुस्सा कौन खेल रहे हैं?
क्यों मतलब?
हाँ मुकुंद बच्चा फैमिली को लेके तेरे कौन सा होता है? अंतिम टाइम में
पापा आप उससे मतलब ये तो हम बोल रहे हैं इधर आइए एक सेकंड के लिए। क्या केस पता नहीं करना जरूरी है इसका, बोल के नहीं होगा।
बोलने वाला लोग है वो सुनने वाला ना करती है ऐसे तो लगा ही ना तो डॉक्टर साहब बोले ऊपर वाला वो लोग ध्यान के साथ कीजिए
नहीं तो केस में इसपे पैसा वैसा लग जाएगा, हम लोग बोल के अगर चलेगा तो हम लोग का तो कुछ जाएगा।
बोल के होने वाला लगता है ऐसा पक लगता है
इसको देखा, हाँ ट्रैक्टर चला रहा था देख,
हाँ
ट्रैक्टर चला रहा था देख।
ऐसा बोला वो सीजन के लिए आया गाँव पे
ओके गाइस, अगर आप गाइस सुपर चैनल हो तो आपका नाम लिखने के बाद प्यार अगर वो सुपर चैनल के नाम बता दो जो हमारे लैब चेक में अच्छी चीज
요즘 구멍이 크니까 그냥 베이스가 हाइब्रिड हाइब्रिड होगा तो ट्रेड एक्सेप्ट कर देंगे। इसका हाई निकलने दो, एक बार इसका हाई निकल रहा है तो ट्रेड एक्सेप्ट करेंगे। अभी हाई निकला नहीं है इसका, वहां से मार्केट रिवर्स करे, कैंडल रिवर्स कर इसका हाई निकल लगा तो ट्रेड एक्सिट करेंगे, नहीं तो फिर वेट करेंगे। तो इसको यहाँ से नीचे इसने क्लोजिंग किया, फिर वापस यहाँ से रिवर्स करा। तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट क्या है कि अगर इसका हाई निकलेगा ना तो फिर अपना ऐसा खाने जा सकता है। अगर इसका हाई निकलेगा तो ये ऐसा
गुड फ्राइडे इफेक्ट्स लाइव स्ट्रीम वेट करते हैं थोड़ी देर बाद। जब तक लाइव स्ट्रीम वेट होती है तब तक किसी कोई डाउट वगैरह एनीथिंग यू गाइस वांट टू आस्क तो आप पूछ सकते हो। तो फिर तो लाइव स्ट्रीम वेट करके चलेंगे अपने अपने काम पे, लंच वंच करेंगे। ₹1000 का पेमेंट दिया कौन
Hunters getting shipments of some kind.
I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark and moonlight. Put my hair up real big, beauty queen style. My heels on, I'm feeling alive. Oh my God, I'm feeling in the air, telling from miles above. My sister like a stare at me, I'm fine.
colored pile of loose iron plates. It was a precisely engineered layered mobile fortress when the night moved the gaps at the joints bent and shifted with every motion. No matter which angle you slashed from, you simply couldn't stab through. Even if your blade somehow scraped against the tough plate armor, underneath there was still chainmail, a flexible steel net acting as a last line of defense. Beneath that, layers of padding and additional protection. The gauntlets in particular were ingeniously designed. A knife could even eat comfortably with chopsticks, yet this near unbeatable human iron can was ultimately rendered obsolete by the march of time. So here's the question: if you had to use only cold weapons, what do you think could take it down? I'm absolutely certain no one could ever actually defeat a fully armored medieval knight the way they did.
मुझे जब जब पार्लियामेंट में कूदने का मौका मिलता है, सीरीज में क्या किया है? No, we didn't know. Grab yourself a bag, throw your head, it's not baggy yet. Just leave it like that. What's up, that tool? Take relax. Grab yourself a nail gun. I don't even know how to use these modern things. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just put them in a bag and then leave it. This is done. I hate those new modern nail guns. Walk in, flex. And it will do. See this? You can pull out with just nail. Just pop one in here. Flip over. Not going anywhere. Son, just like that. Always real quick, real fast. See this big gap here? You know where to get it over? Grab yourself a bag. Look, throw your head. Start bagging in.
This jewelry seller shows a very simple and quick way to change up a fairly basic necklace. Just rotate it 360 degrees and see what happens. Because the result is truly amazing. With a few precise movements, he manages to create a completely different and more original design. This type of trick is often used in stores to display jewelry, as it helps them look more refined and elegant. And with a few adjustments, a simple necklace ends up looking much more special. If you found it useful, leave a like here. This jewelry seller showed
The BBC built a robot crab. Hello.
Hi, this is gonna sound really strange. We don't know each other, but I was out running and I found somebody's phone. And I'm trying to track down who it belongs to. So I just started calling people in this phone, and I wanted to make sure whoever lost it gets their phone back.
Okay.
Why has nobody bent drywall like this in the United States? Instead of wetting it, he scores the back with a custom tool. It creates perfectly spaced parallel cuts. He drags it repeatedly across the board. The grooves must be deep enough for this trick to work. It creates a ton of dust, but this technique is incredibly smart. He lifts the panel to shake off the extra powder. The lines are totally flawless. Now watch this. The board curves completely effortlessly. He slides it right into the curved ceiling frame. Has nobody been?
What do you think you are?
Wait,
Yeah, what do you mean?
I don't get it.
Don't play games with me.
What do you think you are?
Yeah. Recording my private business? Who the heck do you think you are?
What private business?
This entitled HOA president called the cops to arrest a 74-year-old retired firefighter, but she had no idea she was the one about to get slapped with a trespassing charge. You're volunteering to build a free privacy fence for Captain Elias. He's an absolute local legend who carries severe burn scars on his arms from pulling a family out of a blazing apartment 20 years ago. Now, he just wants quiet peace, but his totally exposed backyard left him feeling vulnerable. He used his modest savings for the wood, and my crew showed up to do the heavy lifting. We had just started digging when Mrs. Vance, the HOA president, marched over. She didn't just tell us to stop, she literally kicked dirt back into our holes. She pointed right at Captain Elias and screamed, "Rules are rules! You don't get special treatment just because you wore a uniform." She immediately dialed 911, reporting us for trespassing. The work stopped. Captain Elias just looked down at his scarred hands, completely humiliated. When the patrol car pulled up, Mrs. Vance ran over, waving her blue book and demanding our arrest. The officer looked at the yard and asked, "Are you sure about these property lines, ma'am?" That's when I pulled out the official laser-verified city survey we had commissioned the day before. We didn't guess the line. We knew exactly where it was. The officer reviewed the map, pulled out a measuring tape, and walked the line straight to Mrs. Vance's prized, massive rose garden. He turned to her and said, "Ma'am, he isn't on HOA land, but your personal garden is encroaching 5 feet onto his property." Her face went ghost white. The officer ordered her to tear down her garden within 48 hours or face a citation and told us to keep building. We built that fence high and strong. If you believe no hero should ever be bullied, drop the word respect in the comments.
Who do you think you are? Wait. Yeah. Who do you think you... Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Three different landscaping companies heartlessly scammed this disabled elderly woman.
Yeah. Why?
This entitled neighbor is threatening to sue a sweet 80-year-old widow over some overgrown brush, but she had absolutely no idea my crew was about to uncover her dirty, illegal secret. I was called out to settle a massive neighborhood feud. An 80-year-old woman living alone was being relentlessly bullied. Her yard had gotten out of control, but the biggest issue was a massive wall of thick brush pushing against the property line. The wealthy neighbor next door was furious. She marched right up to us, pointed at the sweet old lady, and called her property ridiculous. She was threatening a massive lawsuit because the brush was stopping her from building a brand new fence. We stepped in to clear the entire property completely for free, but as my crew started cutting deep into that overgrown jungle near the fence line, we noticed something was terribly wrong. The ground wasn't just wet, it was a toxic, muddy swamp. There hadn't been rain in days, so it made no logical sense. We kept hiking through the thickest part of the brush, and that's when we found it. An illegal, hidden drainage pipe. This entitled neighbor had been illegally piping all of her excess runoff water directly into the 80-year-old widow's yard. That illegal dumping is exactly what caused that massive, uncontrollable wall of brush to grow in the first place. She literally created the exact nightmare she was threatening to sue this poor woman over. We documented everything on camera, we cleared the yard, exposed the illegal pipe, and handed the evidence straight to the city. The bully who threatened is now the one facing massive city fines and a legal nightmare of her own.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think?
That's why $1 million. Sure, fucking. That's why $1 million salary can't lure a single soul to doubt. Far from the land where no networks rally, phones are just dead weight and PM tally each day. Only raging waves unfold and loneliness that clings like cold. This is the deep sea drilling with beholder. Even trash makes fish go cold. Leftovers to fried chicken bits. Anything tossed sinks, then the chaos hits. Fish swarm rabbit fiercely split. Even human waste no mercy fits. But worse than fish is wild attack is the mental toll that's hard to crack. You need to eat bars and gyms on track. Yet night falls like a monster black. Swallowing your whole, no turning back. What keeps folks going? Come what may. Two things that light the dark away. Sunset blazes painting the bay, and the monthly number that lights the bay. Coming up in the bank. Come what may. That's why $1 million salary can't lure a single soul to doubt. Far from the land where no networks rally. Sure, fucking heard here. Go. Now, you. Yes, I don't know you. A little low.
I mean, you know what? I think it was the glass.
You know, hard to chill out. The camera guy in the middle of the stage. And I didn't keep the whole third thing. I'm sorry for you.
I mean, I said, like that. Honestly, that's yeah. I mean, I accept it. attractive guy. So, sure fucking dirty ass on the stage. Yo, y'all see me shot?
This little guy had never seen a female before, and the moment he did, he went crazy. He had been growing all alone in his cave, just waiting for this moment, and when his owner finally brought him a female, he started running back and forth, pressing against the glass, everything he could just to get to her. He didn't even try to act cool. He just completely lost it the second he realized he wasn't alone anymore. This little guy.
Why don't all Americans build a porch like this? His wife hated these old stairs, so he's building one fit for a castle. But look at the nasty surprise hiding behind. Moisture completely rotted out the wood frame. He fixes the damage and seals the area tight. Now the real work begins. He builds a new base using hollow cinder blocks. You'll see why they are hollow in a second. It looks rough right now, but by the end, you'll want this exact porch. All his neighbors will be jealous. But here is the pro tip. He fills the inside with tons of ground. If you leave it empty, water gets trapped, and the whole thing will crack in winter. Once the base is set, he covers it in natural stone. It's way nicer than the old porch. Before you build this, check with your homeowners association. I don't know.
एक सवाल है आपसे ये मैं देती हूँ कभी
So do you know this book? See all this?
Just like that. Here. Just like that.
हाथ लगा देता है ना
So, anchor perfect. And does protect the ladder. So you're gonna do it.
yeah,
See how this doesn't have a hanger?
show you an easy way. Yeah, I'm a genie. Because you guys set me free, you guys are each gonna get one wish. I wish I was the richest man in the galaxy. I wish I could. तो देखिए दोस्तों अभी हम बेडरूम में टाइल्स लगाए हैं और टाइल्स लगाने के बाद दोस्तों देखिए गेट पर 5 इंची का हम मोटर पट्टी लगाए हैं जो कि नाइट का है आप फोल्डिंग करके लगाए हैं। इससे पहला यही हुआ कि आपका जो साइड रंगोली है वो टूटेगा नहीं, चाहे कोई भी वजनीय सामान रखा है इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं, इसलिए हम इसको लगाए हैं। और इसको लगाने का चार्ज थोड़ा सा कॉस्टली होता है तो इसलिए लगाते हैं और लगाने के लिए ऐसा
I thought this floor design was I actually designed this bra for my mom. When I finally did put it on her, I started designing it wrong. I was worried other people wouldn't want it, but it turns out how women could move their arms after surgery or arthritis or any longer limited hand dexterity. The best part is it's invisible insurance. It's so small.
Hey, sir, I'm here to pick up Brittany. How did you get into my house? Oh, your wife let me in. You're the limo driver? No. I'm her new boyfriend.
I think we want to get a loss.
No, I'm gonna do a roof for me.
बड़े-बड़े माइनिंग ट्रक्स का भी दम निकल जाता है। मेरा मतलब जब इन्हें दूसरी माइनिंग साइट पर ले जाना होगा, मतलब इन्हें रोड पर चलाकर नहीं बल्कि स्पेशल हेवी ट्रेलर्स पर टो करके ले जाया जाता है। दरअसल इसके कई सारे रीजंस हैं। पहली बात तो इन ट्रक्स का खुद का वजन ही 300 से 400 टन तक का है। अगर इतना भारी ट्रक नॉर्मल रोड पर चलेगा तो उसके वजन से रोड उखड़ जाएगा, उसके नीचे की पाइपलाइन और सीवर सिस्टम सब कुछ तबाह हो जाएगा। ब्रिज पर गया तो ब्रिज भी नहीं बचेगा। लेकिन जिन ट्रेलर से इन्हें टो करके ले जाया जाता है उनमें सैकड़ों पहिए होते हैं, जिससे सारा वजन एक जगह पड़ने की बजाय डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाता है।
Why does nobody build kitchens like this in the United States? This lasts forever, unlike our American kitchens. After building the wood frame, he installs a steel wire mesh. That will support the weight of the concrete. He places the wooden form for the sink. It looks messy now, but trust the process. He pours concrete. Once it's dry, he applies mortar with his trowel. Then he gently lays down a massive porcelain slab. The marble effect is stunning. This is where the real skill shows. He cuts the porcelain to fit the sink. His apprentice sprays water to hold the diamond lining. After removing the pieces, he installs the sink. Now, he clads the sides for a seamless look. He places the final tile. Every American needs a kitchen like this.
Dad, hey, you stopped that thing. You're not taking pictures of it. I wasn't doing it.
Alright, now I'm gonna hit right here, put a small mark in the tree, but didn't really do anything. Press still safe. Next up, 10 mil. Alright, 10 mil hit right here. Put a small dent in the front, but did not go off the back. Moving up to 44 Magnum. Alright, 44 Magnum hit right here. It's our biggest mark so far. Right here, took a little chunk out of the tree here, but nothing out the back. Moved up to our 12 gauge, shooting a slug. Firing. Our slug took a chunk out of the front of our tree here, but it did not come out the back. Moving up to our AR, we're on a green tip 5.56. Green tip 5.56, and right here, and our tree stopped it. Red is still completely fine. Bar, shooting around a 7.62. Our scar entered right here, nothing out the back. Red's good. Moving up to our deer rifle, shooting a 30-06. At 30-06, hit our tree right here. The tree stops it. Fred is still good back here. All right, moving up to an armor-piercing incendiary 50 cal round. All right, here's our entry from the armor-piercing incendiary round. Kind of charred the front entry here, and it did not go through the tree. Our tree stopped every gun that we threw at it. Can a tree stop a bullet? I'm gonna shoot this tree with higher and higher caliber bullets all the way up to a 50 cal and see what it can stop. Good luck, Fred. First up, 9 mil.
Why do these stones cause the same problem every day? Some people think it's just a design flaw.
Can a tree stop a bullet? I'm gonna shoot this tree with higher and higher caliber bullets all the way up to a 50 cal and see what it can stop.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Brian Yip, Barrett Farms, regional salesman. Twice.
What does that sound like to shoot a gong with different weapons? I'm gonna shoot this gong with everything all the way up to a 50 cal. Hang on, Fred. Fred, the 50 passed through our gong like butter. It barely even rang. Went through, took Fred's head off. Or the slug hit the exact same spot as our. Could an excavator bucket stop a bullet? I'm an incendiary round here, right here in the front, and it did come out the other side, and it charred Fred's face. All right, go ahead and cycle bolt. Yep, okay. Thank you. All right, go ahead and cycle bolt. Yes. All right, so you pulled the trigger, right?
Pull the trigger.
Fly safe.
Weapons on fire. Won't go to safe. Will not go to safe.
All right, make it safe. Crack the bolt a little bit. All right, so you pulled the trigger, right?
Pull the trigger.
Fly safe.
Weapons on fire. Won't go to
Yes, we can. First rank.
I'm filming. I already filmed it. I saw it.
Alright, one go on stage.
This is a $25,000 setup. Tell us what the heck this is.
So this is the Barrett Infrared, which stands for Multi-Role Adaptive Design. This replaced the Barrett 50 basically, and this is a multi-role design. The deployment kit comes with 3 separate barrels for 3 completely separate use cases. For BMG, they swapped out for the 338 Lapua Magnum, which is their armored. Here's what we try to pull the trigger.
Nothing. Base. That goes up for our ramp again. Do it again.
All right, go ahead.
How many shots you taking to hit the buck? This big boy, 4. That's too close. How many shots you taking to hit the buck? This big boy, 4. That's too close.
Let's go. By the bender.
Just me. If I go to sleep, go to my dreams behind me. Niggas try to ride me like me, you don't hear me home.
What's the world's longest sniper kill? Up until recently, it was a record held by a Canadian JTF-2 team at a distance of 3,540 meters. And here's that shot. This took place back in 2017 using the Macmillan TAC-50. But in November 2023, a Ukrainian sniper by the name of Vyacheslav Kowalski absolutely obliterated the record. He's part of Special Group Alpha, a special forces branch of the Security Service of Ukraine. And here's that fateful shot. The reported distance of the shot was a whopping 3.8 kilometers. That's the same length as 41.75 football pitches. To achieve this feat, he was using the Horizon's Lord. And although the rifle hasn't undergone any major changes to make it a long-range personnel hunter, the ammo has. And that's because he used a 14.5mm casing, but coupled it with a smaller 50 cal bullet. This means you get the extra power and therefore velocity of larger casing, but the aerodynamics of the bullet is really not good for it. World's longest sniper kill. Up until recently, it was a record held by a Canadian JTF-2 team at a distance of 3,540 meters.
Top 5 countries with the best sniper rifles. Number 5, Germany. The PSG-1 is one of the most precise semi-auto snipers, trusted by elite forces worldwide. Number 4, the United Kingdom. The L115A3 once held the longest confirmed sniper kill at 2,475 meters, proving its extreme accuracy. Number 3, Russia. The Dragunov SVD is a battlefield legend, and the Arsis T5000 is built for ultimate precision. Number 2, Canada. The Macmillan TAC-50 holds the world record for the longest confirmed kill at 3,540 meters. Number 1, the USA. With rifles like the Barrett M82 and Shaytak M200, America dominates long-range sniping. Which country do you think has the best sniper rifle? Comment below. Top 5 countries with the best sniper rifles. Number 5, Germany. The PSG-1 is one of the most precise semi-auto snipers, trusted by elite forces worldwide.
All right, fire when ready. Gotta find them again. All right, got them. Slow, steady squeeze.
do snipers never use the 50 cal round, even though it's the most powerful? The real reason is very interesting. The 50 BMG was developed back in 19...
What's the world's longest sniper kill up until recently?
स्नाइपर को क्या क्या चैलेंज आते हैं? जैसे आपका 1300 मीटर दूर मारना, मतलब 1 किलोमीटर से भी 300 मीटर आगे गोली है और आप कह रहे हैं सिर में गोली मार सकते हैं।
आपको 1300 में दुनिया का बेस्ट आप शॉट चेक करोगे, 3500 मीटर का शॉट है कैनेडियन स्नाइपर का। उसने 3500 मीटर तक मारा है। समझो वर्ल्ड का जो हाईएस्ट लॉन्गेस्ट आज तक का जो शॉट है वो 3500 मीटर तक का शॉट। स्नाइपर कभी नॉर्मल आदमी को मारने के लिए बना ही नहीं है। वो बना किसको मारने के लिए है कि आप उस ब्रेन को खत्म कर दो जिस ब्रेन की प्लानिंग है। आप ब्रेन को खत्म कर दो तो प्लानिंग खत्म नहीं है। उसका सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज है कि वो कमांडर को पहचानेगा कैसे। सर ये उसका सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज है कि वो अपने कमांडर को भीड़ में कैसे पहचानेगा।
स्नाइपर को क्या क्या चाहिए?
विलियम स्नाइपर सेंटीमीटर से दुनिया की सबसे खतरनाक राइफल है। ये राइफल इतनी शक्तिशाली है कि इसकी गोली 7 किलोमीटर दूर तक जा सकती है। इसमें जो गोली डाली जाती है वो कोई साधारण बल्कि 57 मशीन गन की गोली है जिसे आप मिसाइल भी कह सकते हैं। इस राइफल का वजन 25 किलो है, इसलिए इसे चलाने के लिए 2 लोगों की जरूरत होती है। इसकी लंबाई लगभग 6.5 फीट है, जो इसे दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी राइफल्स में से एक बनाती है। ये राइफल इतनी शक्तिशाली है कि इसे जमीन पर रखकर ही चलाया जाता है। अगर आपने ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो
How snipers use venom to kill from 2 miles away. When you see a sniper land a shot from 2 miles away in movies, you probably think it's just luck or Hollywood magic, but in real life it's not. It's deadly precise venom. So how do they actually do it? First, they calculate bullet drop at 2 miles. Gravity pulls the bullet dozens of feet down, so snipers have to aim way above the target. Next, they factor in wind drift. Even a small breeze can push the bullet feet off.
The longest shot you've ever.
But you can flip that anytime.
Oh, listen to me. What?
This Ukrainian sniper worked for hours laying in the snow. This sniper had eyes on a group of Russian soldiers, but he didn't fire them. They were waiting for someone higher up. Eventually, a Russian officer stepped out and started giving orders. That's when they locked him. Even though he fired once and then missed, since the calculation was off, but this time everything was perfect. The sniper pulled the trigger, the bullet flew nearly 9 seconds and hit the tower. It was the longest confirmed sniper kill ever recorded at 3,800 meters. This Ukrainian sniper top 3 longest sniper kills in human history. Top 3 longest sniper kills in human history. First up, an Australian sniper's impossible shot at 2,815 meters. April 2012, Helmand Province, Afghanistan. An unnamed Australian sniper with a Baronet 82A1 made history at 1.75 miles. He eliminated a target in combat for years. This was the longest confirmed sniper kill until it was broken because in May 2017, a Canadian JTF-2 sniper set a new record, 3,540 meters. From a high-rise in Iraq, he fired a Macmillan TAC-50 chambered in 50 BMG. Nearly 10 seconds later, the target, an ISIS insurgent, was down over 2 miles away. For years, this seemed unbeatable until 2023 proved otherwise. That's when a Ukrainian sniper shattered all records at 3,800 meters. At 58 years old, Vyacheslav Kovalsky took the shot of a lifetime. Using an MCR Horizons Lord rifle, he fired a 12.7 by 114 millimeter HL round. And 9 seconds later, a Russian officer was eliminated, sending enemy troops scrambling.
That's what it is.
Who holds the record for the longest sniper kill?
Not a battery. Run around. No, I cannot. Failure to eject. Now we're battery. Except we did not feed around. We're not feeding. All right, I'm going to take that first round out. You see that? Okay, I'm going to put it back in. Another feed. Failure to eject. Stop chamber.
Man, he is way up. She was caught on camera clutching a voodoo doll at a football game. What happened next shocked everyone because the exact player represented by the doll started performing poorly, making mistakes he normally wouldn't before the game.
This button has to have that famous button of Indian Army.
Michael's mistake. एक बुलेट से मार दिया था दोनों टॉप गैंगस्टर्स कई कैसे वो स्नैपर होगा अगर मेरी थ्योरी के हिसाब से अगर वो चलता है तो आपके बैग से मुझे मारेगा मेरे बैग से आपको मारेगा दाएं बाएं से नहीं मारेगा ठीक है क्योंकि एक गोली मारने के बाद वो रीलोड करेगा तो इतनी देर में मैं रेडी हो जाऊंगा सेकंड्स के फर्क तो जो भी उसने पॉइंट रखा उसको ढूंढ रहा है कि गोली से पॉइंट रखा है तो उस ग्रेट सेकंड के से मान
Here are 4 knives I'd never hand to an average person. In the wrong hands, each one is a danger to the user as much. They say firefighters can shatter a car window just by lightly tapping it. The Mythbusters put that to the test. First, Carrie tried tapping the window by hand. Nothing happened. Next, Tori copied the exact motion from the video. Same spot, same rhythm, still nothing. Then Grant stepped in. He searched for weak points in the glass and tried different tapping patterns. The window still did not break, but they won't stop there. So they looked closer at the footage. One detail stood out. The clubs looked unusually loose. That raised a new theory. They slipped a center punch inside a club and tried again. This time, after just a few taps, the window shattered. They say firefighters can shatter a car window just by lightly tapping it. The Mythbusters put that to the test. First, Carrie tried.
It's truck again, and so that just lines up square with the building.
दिल्ली में पीजी रेंट कम हो गया गैस मिल नहीं रही है तो लोग अभी गांव में तंबू में रहेंगे अच्छा और
पटेल भैया
Oh, इतनी सी हंसी आज ये तो क्या ही हो रहा इतनी सी हंसी इतनी सी खुशी तेरा अच्छा दीदी
क्या आपके पास पैसे हैं तो आप शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं लेकिन ऑप्शन समझते हैं मेरे ऑप्शन है बहुत कम लोग जानते हैं शॉर्ट टर्म पैसे से क्या किसी प्रोजेक्ट्स या फिर लोग केवल मैं आपको रेगुलर majority में आपको पूरा पैसा वापस आपको और ये आपको 9 से 12%
on the new Longines Hydro-Quest? I don't see why not, but let's try it. So we're going to take the H-Swing off the green and swap it onto the ice blue and vice versa, and there you go. It definitely works. Just keep in mind that these watches are as is from Longines, so if you want the other bracelet, it would be an additional purchase. Here's the current pricing for the extra bracelet at the time of this video. Let me know if you have any.
iShowSpeed just broke a TikTok world record that will probably never be matched, and yes, it's as insane as it sounds. His official TikTok account shows that his last 10 videos have all surpassed 100 million views, something no one in TikTok history has ever done. This makes iShowSpeed the first creator to upload 10 consecutive videos that each hit over 100 million views, officially earning him a world record for the most consecutive viral videos on TikTok. Even big names like Mr. Beast haven't come close to achieving this. What makes it even more impressive? iShowSpeed doesn't even treat TikTok.
Enough, bad bitches in the spot. I'm gonna get a G off. This that bad walk through, bad bitches walk through. Spin your ass on me like who you came to talk to. This that bad walk through. Enough, bad.
Would you rather date a black man or an Asian man?
Black guy.
Would you rather date an Indian man or an Asian man?
I think they're equally not my type, but I would probably date the Korean just because they do culturally.
Would you rather date a Latino man or an Asian man?
Latino.
Would you rather date a white man or an Asian man?
White.
Okay, interesting. Look, I think people can have racial dating preferences. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do find it interesting when Asian women are attracted to Asian men from like a historical.
I say this is the biggest Submariner fan in the world. We've got to stop the Submarinerization of dive watches. Longines just came out with an updated Hydro Conquest, their bread and butter diver. The watch does a lot of things right. There's 2 different sizes, a bunch of different colors. But the elephant in the room is, this is a Submariner, right? Lord Haslerich talked about this at a Houdini event last fall. The CliffsNotes version is just like how animals have evolved into crabs at multiple points on the evolutionary tree. Dive watches tend towards Submariner. The case of bezel are really the biggest culprits here, but I think what stands out to me the most is the simplification of the dial over the previous gen. They're losing the character that made the watch something in order to pass at a glance as a setup. And I don't think that trade's worth it. I say this is the biggest Submariner fan in the world. We've got to stop the Submarinerization of dive watches. Longines just came out with an updated Hydro Conquest, their bread and butter diver. The watch does a lot of things right. There's 2 different sizes, a bunch of different colors. But the elephant in the room is, this is a Submariner, right? Lord
Jadi kesenjian ni dan kisah kaki di dalam jadi cuci baju ya lo saya mesti
If you want to hit 500 followers as fast as possible, then you need to hear this. All you have to do is follow what TikTok is literally telling us to do and exactly how to go viral and grow our page as fast as possible. Because if you didn't know, TikTok tells us it.
Rolex Submariner.
C tier.
RM.
S tier.
Patek Nautilus.
B tier.
Cartier Tank.
S tier.
Rolex Daytona.
C tier.
Patek Aquanaut.
C tier again.
Hublot Big Bang.
S tier. April Fools.
Rolex Submariner.
Some of your favorites are
दुनिया की सबसे अनप्रेडिक्टेबल चीज इंसान है कुछ पता नहीं चलता कि उसके जहन में क्या चल रहा है इसलिए हर सिचुएशन के लिए तैयार रहना चाहिए
the designer factory.
ओ यार आई डोंट नो क्या हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा बेंचो एक शेड है लड़ाई भी 5 बजे खत्म कर लाइव स्ट्रीम में अच्छा शेड को रहने देगा यार हम में से कुछ छोड़ आई मीन फक इट बेंचो जो हो Peace, good night, goodbyes.